Hello, Aries. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Thoth Tarot. It might be the Thoth. I'm probably saying it wrong either way. It's by Aleister Crowley. And for the supportive Oracle cards, Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman, illustrated by Gretchen. There's the last name. Aries, yeah. That's kind of dipping down. We didn't get a lot of those this time. Let's see what happens here. Stop. Okay. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So, I feel like I have a very busy social life when I'm seeing this card. It's the Six of Cups, but the picture on it, and they put the word pleasure at the bottom, which is not normal for what I read into the Six of Cups. But I'm getting you have a very busy social life. And what I'm getting with that, you also have these other two cards here. And I'm going to say this before I go too far. My moon is Aries, so I do connect to this energy a bit, I think. You got vanity, and you got, what's the other one? Prayer here. Now, vanity is that how you're being seen, or is that like, there's a lot going on here. Like, you're having a good time. There's a lot of social connections here. You got prayer with this too, kind of like things are going in a good direction. You're feeling good, very popular is what I'm feeling for those people this is really connecting to. Like, whatever you're connecting with, at this moment you're feeling very popular. There might be a person you're dealing with that you think is a little vain, just to be fair. Because I'm seeing this, like, this might be how you're reacting to somebody. Like, you think they're a little vain. And it's a part of the social circle. If I'm going to be honest, like, I think I have moments when I connect to the Aries energy, because it's a natural thing for Aries. Like, you just have a strong amount of confidence every now and then, and it's just there. You know what? Every once in a while, I don't think it's that bad, but, you know, everybody's got to make their own decisions or judgments, of course. But when this is all happening see, I'm noticing impartiality here in the environment. And I'm almost wondering if you're thinking somebody is a little vain, as if they're a little bit better than the situation. Like, oh, I understand that's how you do it, but I kind of go the high road. It's fine. Like, no, you handle it the way you need to, but I take the higher road on that. Yeah, it's fine. And I almost think that the more I'm connecting to this, the vanity card, I think this might be how you're viewing someone else. Like, okay, Captain Hoity-Toity, calm down. Okay, yeah, all right. This person is going to have a significant impact going forward if that's the case. And I almost feel like the more I'm connecting to it, you're connected to this person in a social atmosphere, and the prayer is like, I hope I don't say something out of turn, because I don't think I need to make an enemy out of this person. All right, that's now this is really starting to fit better for me. Like, you're viewing this person like, okay, you think a lot of yourself, huh? Okay. And you're like, oh, please don't let me say something to burn a bridge here, because I don't need any more enemies. And in this situation, I'm going to have to deal with this person. I know we've all had those moments. Like, I don't want to say the wrong thing here. I'm thinking something that I don't need to say it, because I have to deal with this person constantly, and we don't need that type of issue. But I'm feeling this energy here, kind of like someone's like, oh, that's how you do it? Well, I take the high road, but that's fine. I'm like, okay. It's a little dramatic there in the beginning. Okay, we finally figured it out, though. I got there. I thought the vanity thing was strange. I'm like, but you're feeling good and you got the prayer card? Like, that doesn't seem to make sense, but okay. Perfection is coming in next, I'm noticing. This person, I feel like you have to deal with them. I feel like this is the big reason, though. You're working with them, but you're kind of like, you're keeping an eye on the situation, and you're like, I'm just going to, you know, what I can do over here by myself, I'll do over here by myself. And I'll be very careful, like, how much I'm connected to this person, and I'll be very, you know, less is more. Less is more with this situation, because you're already not really that impressed with this person, is what I'm getting. I feel like you're just not really that impressed with them. Like, they're a pain in your butt. And you're just like, I don't need them to target me. I don't need to have any issues here. So let's just kind of let it be let's let it be what it's going to be. perfection, the reason I'm holding up perfection, because I'm also seeing the Eight of Pentacles come in. Like, I feel like you're working well with this person, but it's through, like, I feel like it's less is more. Like, you're not telling them what you're thinking about them. You're shying away from certain conversations. Even if you have to constantly talk to this person, certain conversations you're shying away from is what I'm getting. So okay, so we're good so far. I feel like that's working well is why we're touching perfection. Now, the Eight of Wands comes in, which this does match for me, the word. That's speed. Things take a dramatic upturn, and I'm getting the Eight of Wands. Nope. Yeah, it's the Eight of Wands, isn't it? Eight of Wands plus, it's funny that there's a rainbow on top of that. And the Queen of Cups. This is coming in where things are going a lot faster. Things are going very well. This person is actually, I feel like they're warming up to you. I'm almost feeling like this moment of vanity in the past was their own insecurities kind of showing themselves. And I feel like they were kind of like a little defensive towards your energy in the beginning. I feel like they might be lightening up a bit. I feel like they might be lightening up a lot, actually, with the Queen of Cups. I really feel like they're being nicer to you. And I don't want to say nicer to you, but they're more like open to you. They understand you more. They know you better at this point. They seem to have a closer bond with you than they did. You've got two face down cards at this point, which is, I think that's the World card. It says the Eon and the Fool. So I think that's the World card. I really do. But this is face down. You're getting along a lot better with this person, but that's the World card with the Fool. I feel like this is face down because I think you're going to be exiting this situation. You may be getting along with this person better, but it's a social connection. You seem to be like, all right, we're doing well, and you're doing your thing, and I found a way out of this, and bye. But it's acceptable, but it's face down, like you're quietly exiting the system because it's face down. You got something else you'd rather do. You're going to leave this behind. Things went well with this person, and you're off following your next passion. Okay, so you're off following your next passion. There's still something left with this, though. Because when you leave, I feel like this person, like you were the balance. You were literally the balance. I'm getting 3 cards here. They've got the Magician. What number is it? The Ten of Wands. That's stress. And then they got this last card, which is balance, literally balance. I feel like you were balancing them out when you were there. What you were saying, they were trying to make sure that they didn't ruffle your feathers either. And I don't think you realized that. When you walked away from this situation, which I don't blame you, but I feel like they went out of balance. And they're missing your connection to this. This is somebody who definitely wishes that they had a better connection to you or they appreciated you more when you were around to keep you around. This person, actually, I feel like they go out of balance when you leave. They go out of balance. I know it says balance, but I feel like they're going out of balance. When you leave, I feel like they're going out of balance. The longer you're involved with this, the more success there is with this actual situation. When you leave it, I do feel like the success kind of goes with you. When I'm getting the Magician, that's the Magician, with the Ten of Wands, they have to find another way to balance this, and that's the stress. It's all on them to balance it on their own. What are you supposed to get from this? I feel like if you know ahead of time how appreciated or how much you actually balance the situation, it seems like it's going to change something for you. You do have 2 major arcana, so you're going to go off and do what you need to do anyway. I don't see that changing, but I feel like you might set something else up here to make up for the balance, something like that, because they go out of balance without you. This person goes out of balance without you. And there's something here where you're connected to something here where you'd like to see this stay in balance is what I'm getting. So there seems to be some type of heads up here for you, like that you actually make a big difference here. This went much better. Balance was here. Perfection was here. You know, there was a lot of lucrative effort coming out of this is what I'm feeling when you were a part of it. But when things change, and it's weird because this person may even act like they're glad you left. Because it's unfortunate. Because if they're glad you're leaving and they're pushing you out, they're gonna regret it because you were the balance that kept this situation in a successful place. So maybe for a lot of you, it's just knowing how much you were of value to this situation. You very much were. That's what I'm getting. So I'm not. Let me know below what you got out of it, because I'm thinking it's just like reiterating that, like, even though you left it, when you left, you took the. I feel like you took the success with you. I really did, and maybe that's something you need to know. Maybe that's something, because I feel like you create your own success. You whatever. You create your own. There you go. So if you take it with you, you literally take it with you, because I don't think it was here after you left. And I think you're taking it into your next situation. And I almost feel like this might be for a lot of you, like that heads up, like what do you want? Because you're creating success wherever you go. So make sure where you go is where you want the success to actually be. Currently you're in that mode of success. It's almost like the Midas touch is what I'm feeling. Maybe that's what you're actually supposed to get out of this. Like you're taking success with you, you're creating it where you go. Okay. I'm going to shut it down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.